Hi, I am so happy that I'm making the second video about colors, and thank you for completing the first one. And many of you have been messaging me, when is the second part coming? And it's here. So I wanted to tell you that colors are a very important part of the artwork, and it really helps to either take your artwork from here to here. I mean, the colors, the choice of colors is very important. So as my experience as an artist is kind of growing, I really feel that a color palette with a limited amount of colors works well. Earlier when I just started off, I would just use so many colors. Now I'm very conscious about the colors. I take a limited amount of, I choose limited colors and see if they're going well with each other. And honestly, I don't apply any technicality, primary colors or tertiary. I go by my instinct. If the color looks well with the other color, if it complements well. But there are many tools on on the web that can help you out, and I usually don't do that. So I it's just based on my instinct. So that's why I wanted to share a story of a project that I did. So this is one of the jars that I'd made. This is called the forest jar. So earlier this did not look like this. I had chosen a lot of different colors and it was something like this. I think I don't have the high quality render, but it looks something like this. So what happened is I was just uploading it on Instagram, and by mistake I just clicked upon a filter. And what that filter did, it just made the colors go minimal, and it just what do I say? It just kept only the earthen colors, and rest of the colors it just muted down. And I really loved the look of this jar then. So I went back to Blender, I used the colors from the filter, and I thought that yeah, this is looking better. So you only decide which one looks better to you. So let's start. Let's open our Blender file where we left it, and that's my file. And I think they all look pretty good till now. They look solid. Let's just check them through. Yeah, let's rotate them and see. Oh, I think I found a little bump at the back of the log. Looks like it's butt. Actually, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna go to the vertices mode and push these vertices in the side panel, and yeah, put them into place. I'll just go to the wireframe mode, and I'll see all the vertices, select them together and push them in. Yeah, so now it has a flat butt which looks better in the case of log, not in the case of humans. I don't know why I'm talking like that, but we have the lock in place now. The geometry is in place. It's very important to have your geometry symmetric, and not the vertices overlapping each other, because if you animate or rig, then that could be a problem. So we'll try and keep our geometry always very clean. So yeah, I think this looks great. So I'm going to introduce you to the viewport shader mode, which is on the top right corner of Blender. And this one first is the wireframe mode, where you will see all your models in wireframe. This is also a very useful tool that helps in making your geometry clear and see all the vertices and everything. Second one is the solid mode, which will help us to see the basic geometry. Again, for this, it does not show the colors or the materials or the lighting or anything. This mode is grayscale mode only. And if we go to edit mode, we can change our things, and mostly we work on this mode before applying colors and all. The third one is material preview mode. Here, when we apply colors and everything, we'll be able to see them. So this is the mode which one we have to click when we apply colors and everything. And the last one is the render mode, which is actually the material mode, but it will include the lighting and the texturing and everything, mainly the lighting. And this is the mode how your render will actually look like. So currently we'll be working on the material preview mode. This one is the solid mode, as I've already told, is the material preview mode. So I'll tell you how to apply colors now. So basically, to explain you simply, I'll make a sphere here and apply shade smooth on top of it, and then the material properties panel here, and then click on new, and then change the base color into the red I want. I'm going to use red, green and black, only a limited color palette. So red has the one I chose has come to the sphere, and I'm going to change the layer name as the material name as red and scale it down, and I'm going to make another sphere, scale it down, bring it just below the first sphere and shade smooth. And then I'm going to go to the material panel again, press new and select the black that I want. So I want the black to be a little bit shiny, so I'll decrease the roughness. Basically, roughness is just opposite to the shininess. So the more a object is rough, the lesser it will reflect the light. Hence, it will not shine that much. So I'm decreasing the roughness, and you see the sphere is reflecting more light. So we have the red, we have the black now. Thirdly, I'm going to make the green one, and I'm going to decrease the size again and press shade smooth, go to new and select the desired green that I want. Just make it a little bit more brighter, because I'm going to use the same green in the leaves as well. So yeah, I want it a little bit more vibrant type of green. So I think these colors are good to work with. So I'm going to first start with which one? Let me think. The pot, the planter. So I'm going to select the planter and then again press shift and select the sphere, and press Ctrl L and link material, and I'll see that the planter also has the red color. You see that? Similarly, I'll do the same thing with the lock, but I'll go to this material banner and select it from that small icon there. And for the leaves, I'll go and press material force. So there are two ways, either to do them from the material panel or either to link the materials like this by pressing Ctrl L. So now if I need to delete this material, I'll select this material and press the cross here, so that material will delete. And if I want to add a new one, I'll press new and go to base color and change the color. I have a blue leaf now. I need to delete it. I'll just press cross. So I'm going to link these materials now. So I have green here. And I'm going to select both the eyebrows and press the black one and link them here, so that I have black eyebrows. For all the characters, I'll do the same thing. I'm pressing Ctrl L. So after the eyebrows, let's go to eyes. And for the eyes, we'll just do the pupil in black color and the sclera in white. So for starters, we'll just select the whole eye and do it black, and then select the eye, go to the edit mode and select one of the faces at the top of the sclera and press L, so that only the sclera part is selected. And we'll make a new material which is white in color and name it white and press assign. This will give the sclera part the white color and the pupil the black color. And I'll just color the base red so that you can see clearly. So again, for the watermelon, I'll go to the edit mode and select one face from the pupil this time and press L so that all the faces are selected. I'll select the black one and press assign, so the pupil will be colored black. Similarly, I'll do the same thing for the faces of the sclera. I'll apply the white color and the red base. So for the planter now, I'll go to the edit mode, select the eye and select one face of the pupil, press L and go to the black color, press assign and select the faces of the sclera again, press L, all the faces are selected, apply the white material. So the eye was not mirrored, now I'm going to mirror it. Earlier I just made a copy of it, and then I'm going to have the colored eyes for the lock. I'm applying the white color here because I'm naming them properly. Yeah, now coming back to the lock, edit and selecting the pupils faces. The full eye got black, never mind. I'll just make the white material come here and select the face, press L, add white. Again, I'll mirror this eye. Yeah, so we have the eyes in place. I'm going to make the ice cream stick brown now. I've made a new material here, selected a little darker brown color. Yeah, this is good. And named the material brown. And now I'm going to make half of the ice cream green. So I'm going to make a loop cut here by pressing Ctrl R, going to the edit mode first and pressing Ctrl R and bringing the cut not on the halfway but a little towards the bottom of the eye, and I'll select all these faces which I just created by the loop cut tool. And I'm going to do this in green color. So I've taken the green color and pressed assign. So I've named the material as green. That's how the ice cream is looking. I think I've just left a face at the bottom and I'll do it later, and I'll just bring the loop cut down. I'll use the X-ray tool and I'll bring this loop cut down. I can play around with this. I'll just get to this face at the bottom and I'll apply green color here. So yeah, I have the ice cream ready, which is green and red both, two flavored. I used to love it as a kid. So now I think I'll do the seeds now. I'll select all the seeds and select the eyebrow probably and press Ctrl L and link to materials. I have the seeds. And the base of watermelon also I'll do green. So similarly as ice cream, I'll select all these bases. The bottom one also this time, because we learn from our mistakes. And I'll take the green one and then press assign. Yup, we have the bottom green. And we can just tweak the vertices to get the desired shape. It's looking so cute. And the top of the lock, I still don't know what we call it. So but I know it is generally grayish silver. So I'll just use a gray for this and name the material as gray. And the stems of the leaves, so for this I'm going to go to the I'm going to make a darker green for this stems. And I'm going to select this green and copy the hex code which is here. And then for my darker green, I'll make a new material and paste the hex code so that I have the darker version of this color. And I'll bring the bar here towards the darker shade, and I'll see that my green is getting darker. And I'm going to press Ctrl L to link the materials. And I think we are done. The coloring is done. A lot to learn in this tutorial. Just adjust the palette because I really like these 3 tiny spheres, and we're done. So thank you very much for watching this one, and in the next tute I'll be covering lighting, staging and the camera. So stay tuned.